Dirt Bike Lifestyle. What in the is going on? We're back, baby. We're doing more vlogs, and this is all me, bro. These are gonna be as real as it gets, and this is who I am. This is my lifestyle. Right now, we're in the middle of something, so I figured, hey, what better way to start off the vlogs and take you guys into my life and into the dirt bike lifestyle and the things that we do than right into the middle of a Saturday. There's been a couple things that I've wanted to do on the van, and so that's what we're in the middle of. And I got a couple other things, so I'm gonna take you around and we'll get you dialed in. The van has silver wheels on it, right? Got these silver ones. And I honestly have not liked the silver wheels since I got them. They're the same wheels on my old van, so you guys have toured my old van or seen my old van. Loved that van. May it rest in peace. Had its new owner. They own it now. It's not dead. It just went to a new home. But I got the same wheels for the new van, but they didn't have the all black version like I had on the old van. They only had them with the silver in them, like you just saw. I hated it, but it was my only option, and it was COVID time, so it was like, well, what am I going to do? I could wait months, and I need tires, and I was like, I'm not going to buy tires for the stocks. What I'm going to do, you get it. So what we're doing is black. We're going black, baby. And so right now, 2 coats in, we are just, all we're getting is the silver. You can kind of see it's still silver, but it's starting to, it looks more silver on camera than it does in person. Given this is only the second coat, but we're going black and it's gonna be sick. It looks good. Part of like, I did the decal on the side of the van. I've been finishing the inside of the van, so it's really trying to tie in the last of the van and get it freaking dialed like it should be, how I want it to be. It's been a long time coming, but it costed a lot of money. So this is just one of the easy things that, yeah, we're getting dialed in here. While these are drying, it says like 30 minutes in between sessions. So we're gonna do something else really cool. And I think that's what you guys are here for. You saw it in the title. Big changes, big changes. I need to grab my spare wheels because we're doing tire changes. It's like the 10. Oh, here it is. Got it. All right. The van is on blocks right now. That's why also we're recording this, because if the van goes down, hey, it goes down. We're gonna get the wheels off the wall because we need to do some tire changes. But look at this thing, just sitting sketchy on blocks right now, especially this side. This side is, look at that, got 4 stand under there. Like, just sketchy. So we're like, if the van's going down, at least we'll have it on video. We're gonna carefully get up in here and take these wheels off. We got our wheels, and this MX-14 lasted me 2 years, man. It's got cracks all the way around it. Things shot to hell. But they're done. We got them out. The van didn't fall. So let's go. Now, for the grand reveal, why am I doing tire changes? Why in the world am I talking about swapping tires? It's the end of the season. What are we doing? After, I don't know, man, 20 years probably. I've been racing 23 years. After 20, I have never, as far as I know, I've never run anything else than it's been the go-to. Everybody around here carries them, just like you, just like where you live. Everybody just has Dunlops, that's the thing. Well, we're switching, trying out the Bridgestone. I'm actually really excited about these. Their dirt tires have some differences in the lug patterns and stuff, which I'm really excited about. I think that their tires are gonna last longer than the Dunlops in a good way. And I think that the tires themselves are gonna work better. And so I'm excited. I got a couple different fronts to try, the X20 and the X30. And then I have their sand tire, which is, I gotta figure that out. I gotta figure out what all these tires are. The X10 is the sand tire. So the dirt tire is X31. So Bridgestone X31. I'm excited to try them out, see what they're all about, and get to getting. So without further ado, I'm not gonna bore you guys anymore. We're gonna get these tires, swapped around and start lacing up the 350 with some Bridgestones and getting these Dunlops thrown in the trash. It's been about 20-ish, 30-ish minutes. So before we get into doing tire changes, we're gonna throw another coat of paint on both wheels so these things can keep drying and doing their thing. Because the goal is to get sort of 2 coats in. Probably end up doing 3 or 4, depending on how they turn out after this one. So after pulling them off and getting them painted, I've had them on a few days now. They turned out super sick. They've been hanging tough. The paint dried on real good and it's been doing well. And honestly, you can't even tell. It's like a 2-tone wheel, and a lot of cars, more in the car community, you get a lip that's like a different color than the actual like wheel if you get 2-piece wheels. So these turned out sick, man. And I honestly, all black is me. Now the van looks money, got the decal on the side and everything. I just love it. And now so we got the van done, and then we started doing some tire stuff and ended up getting kind of sidetracked doing van stuff because of the weather and whatever. So now we're back to doing tires. Today on the blue wheel with the blue hub is gonna be the Bridgestone X31, and then we're gonna take the sand tire off and put on this beast of a Bridgestone X10. Side by side, we've got 2 different lug or tread patterns. I'm excited because I think the Bridgestone is gonna be a little bit more versatile for Minnesota and the Midwest. The sand tire is great, but not all tracks are like straight sand. There's a lot of like Millville, for instance, or even Redbud. It's a sandier dirt, or even if you go down to Florida, they got a lot of sandier dirt. And so I think this is gonna work really good for those types of terrains where it's dirt, but it is sandy and it needs that lug or like the scoop per se to pull through. So I'm excited to try these both out. So tonight, we're getting the dirt tire put on, gonna get the sand tire put on, and then gonna get one of the front tires put on. We're gonna throw them on, and then tomorrow we're going riding. It's a sand track that's a corner track. It's gonna be sick, dude. Riding with my buddy Bailey, who's coming back from injury. It's sick to have him back. He was gone all summer, so to have him back is dope. And we're gonna just ride. It's gonna be 54, super warm, and it's gonna be good. The weekend looks like crap, so that's why we're doing it on a Friday. So let's get to change some tires and get these on the bike so we can see what it looks like. Enough with those. Had enough. We're trying out the Bridgestones, and after, I don't know, what feels like forever, we finally got them mounted up. Oh. Not that there's anything crazy about a tire on a wheel, but these are on as well. So we got the spare set up. That's a softer front wheel along with a sand rear wheel. And honestly, this tread looks insane. That's gonna hook up, I think, big time. Basically, just of all the things, you gotta fill the gas tank, lube the pipe, and lube the wheels, SC1 the bike, and we're good to go. We'll grab the helmet off the wall, and then get this thing dialed in and ready to go. That's what's up next. Everything. Bike's loaded, bike's cleaned, prep. Look at how shiny it gets when you put the SC1 on there. That is really a game changer and the secret to how I get my bike looking so good. I mean, that looks super good for being basically covered in sawdust. Whew, can't beat that. So this thing's fresh, ready to rip, full of gas, chains lubed, bike's prepped. We got fresh Bridgestone tires on. We got the spares over there ready to go. I got some gear set aside, ready to go, all my tools and stuff. Toolbox is ready, gear bag's ready. We're gonna catch you guys in the AM. We're gonna pull the van around so that we can load this thing in and get rid of this little mess that we got of tires and whatever and get dialed in for today. Add that to the list. No mo. Pack is simple. Now we got boots, but these are coming inside to warm up. There ain't nothing worse than getting to the track with like cold boots and cold gear. Gotta make sure, yep, I got chain lube. I got an uneasy amount of fuel. Like, I was gonna go get fuel, but I don't know, man. That seems like it's gonna be more than enough for I get off at 2 and it gets dark at 5. So we got 3 hours of riding. It's like, I'm gonna get a gallon of fuel. We'll put this gear inside and then we'll get on with our day. So yeah, let's go. We're going right, baby. I'm stoked, man. It's cool to team up with like such a big company like Bridgestone, you know, and to be able to try their tires and start running their tires. So we know how the Dunlops work. We know what the Dunlops do. I've been used to the Dunlops my whole life, and now I'm switching. It's going to be a different compound tire. Like the tires last night, they went on good, but they were for sure stiffer. How does that stiffer sidewall play out? Does it make the tire more grabby or less grabby? I'm no professional tire like expert or professional rider, so it'll be interesting to see. I honestly prefer a stiffer tire. I found that I enjoy the stiffer tire. I found that more in mountain bikes, and that's where I really enjoy them, is in the mountain bike tire, is a stiffer sidewall. So will that play out in the dirt bike tire? I don't know, but that's what we're here to see. With the blue and white. It's kind of a practice set. The pants are pretty ripped up. Blue and white, purple gloves, and then, dude, we'll do pinks. We'll run them. We're going all mismatch today. Why not? Why not? Shout out 100%. I buy all my own gloves and goggles and gear and everything, so spend my money on what I believe in. How's my kid look? How's the kid look? All right, this is where we switch. What up, GoPro? So we're on the Bridgestone X31 front and the X31 rear, testing those out, trying to see how they feel. We're doing a couple laps, getting the track broken in, kind of warming up, and then we'll get to like kind of really riding right now. So far they feel really good, so it's a good sign, man. It's a really good sign. Got Bailey on his first ride back, which is sick. And honestly, it's funny because he's gonna come back after 8 months off and be faster than I am. Well, it could save me from that one. Wait a second, let me get my hat on. The dirt off my face. Yep, I'm certified, bro. Certified Bridgestone. There are so many spots that obviously you just saw, even with the crash right there, that when I'm dragging that front tire, it is grabbing, and this dirt is super loose. Like it's wet, but it's not tacky. It's super sandy. I should be running the sand setup because of how loose it is. It's money though. Like those tires are grabbing. It's loose, so the back tire isn't grabbing a ton, but it's because it needs a sand tire because of how deep it is. In all of the other aspects, everything about it, it's doing exactly what it should. And that edge grip is really what is a game changer, is like being on the edge of the tire around those corners. You saw that one, I should take you there so you can see it, because it is so off camber and it's just grabbing and pulling me through. Like I cannot emphasize how much side traction, sidewall traction you have. Being a taller guy, it's easy to lean over, so that is a huge game changer. I am on board full all the way. These are so sick. All right, so this is the corner I'm talking about. Double down, double through. Look at all of that. It's all off camber, this whole thing. Look at how much sidewall. Like you come through here pretty straight and then immediately hook into this, which, look, you can see straight sidewall through the whole thing, even where I went down. Bro, this dirt though, I mean, like, that doesn't get much better than that. But I am on board. This smile says it all, bro. And look at this, man. Look at how good that traction is. Sidewall. That is what I'm talking about, bro. That is so good. Come flying around all the way down into just one single rut. If it wasn't for me, we'd be riding one rut because I'm all over. But if it wasn't for me, we'd be just... All right. You didn't miss anything. Oh, yeah, the sun's coming out. Track
Not really. I'm trying to get like kind of like roll double into the inside kind of.
Do you see that line where I'm going over the backside?
Yeah.
I was hoping that that would help.
This thing's blown out wide though. There's not like a, I feel like the lift is more to the left.
Okay. So should we try it? Oh, are you coming inside more now?
No, but I'm thinking I want to try that right now.
There you have it. 3 motos in. Ooh. Should have said no long sleeves in the van either, because the thing's full of sand. All right, so you guys want to know, what do I think besides what I've already said? Honestly, I'm blown away. It was so good. The cornering with the sidewall, like that's what I noticed the most, was the sidewall traction. Like off camber sections was just, it was so good. And that is something that, you know, given I was on a worn tire, so I'm going to notice it a little bit more, right? We have to factor that in, that it was a worn tire that I was coming off of. But I know for a fact that as a taller rider, I lean over more, and just due to my skill level or my form and all of that, I tend to lean over. So for me, that is a game changer. It worked so well. It did exactly what it needed to do. It held up in all of the right spots, which was super good. Where I thought I would have gone down, I stayed up. So for me, that was a huge win. And I am, you know, I'm having a dang good time on these tires. So with that, we're gonna go like this. Jetboy Co. Bridgestone approved. Jetboy Co. approved them. They're for me at least. I am a big fan. I'm no pro, and I can't say, you know, oh, you know, I've been on a spec tire, or I've been on, you know, I know Dunlop has that spec tire out right now, but I don't know, man. That spec tire is meant for a pro. They're giving it out to people, but it's gonna wear through. It's gonna wear out. Where these Bridgestones are going to last longer. They're going to hold up longer, I think, because the sidewalls are tougher, the knobbies are stronger. So I'm approving them, man. I'm excited. I'm super excited to try them in the sand. I should have ran the sand tires today, but it was a great test to put the stuff that's not sand in sand and see how it works, and find out that it actually works really good. So with that, we're stoked, man. We're gonna get we're unloading or ungearing right now, getting all this off, and then we're gonna loading and hit the road.